guys, and welcome to another episode of the Co-op Cinema Podcast. So sorry about the hiatus, man.
It's tough, guys. We talk about it in the podcast, but man, just December, family, stuff like that. We're not even in December, so that's how crazy life has been.
That's how crazy John's life has been, but God has been doing great stuff in our life.
Hey, man, all the time, bro.
All the time, and we might have some great news soon, so you know what? We will have great news soon.
Amen, bro.
So I'm really excited for that, and apologies for the hiatus. As a matter of fact, we did film a previous podcast episode, but the audio got corrupted, bro.
Freaking government.
Honestly, it was my fault, but we will be showing some of the stuff later on. I'm just uploading it with like the camera audio. It's not the best, but
yeah, it is what it is, man. You'll still enjoy it, dude.
Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Today's episode is going to be really interesting. We're going to talk a little bit. I honestly go on a rant about Honora.
Yeah.
We talk about HBO Watchmen a little bit.
Pretty annoying.
We talk a little bit about God throughout the episode as well.
I know, randomly. And then we play this fun game where David tries his best. Does not do very good.
I don't do very good.
And then he challenges me and he says I don't do very good. You guys got to watch it till the end, though.
Yeah, we're going to try and play more board games towards the end and maybe switch things up a bit. But hopefully you guys enjoy this episode and listen to this impersonation. And if you get it without us saying who it is, let us know in the comments.
Hey, Peter. Sorry, no.
Joe Swanson? That was good.
Hey, Peter.
No way.
Hey, Peter.
That one surprised me.
Dude, I couldn't do it that well.
Weren't you just watching South Park with Eduardo? You got none of those characters?
No. It's okay, Peter. I can't even do it.
No, that's good.
Hey, Peter. Dude, I can't find it, but it's over there. It's
Joe
over there.
Swanson, the guy from California Screaming, bro.
No, he's from
California Screaming. He comes.
No,
that's
he's
him.
Not.
That's him, bro. 100%.
He is from Soaring Over the World or Soaring Over California.
Oh, you're right. Soaring Over California. I take it back. You're absolutely
Disney
right.
People. I watched the Really Perez podcast. I know about Disney, bro.
Let's go, bro. They're amazing, bro. Twilight episode.
Don't make me feel bad. I missed out on it, but hopefully I still get to do it.
Hopefully, man. Great podcast as well. Really Perez podcast. But hey, guys.
Hi.
I'm really curious, John. What have you been watching so far? By the way, I know we took a hiatus or whatever, but
it's tough, man. Holidays are coming up, guys. Please know that we do this for the fans and we love you guys. What have I been watching, bro? I recently was watching South Park and it is as horrible, if not worse than I remember it. Because now that I'm older,
yeah,
I understand a lot more of the jokes, which is horrible. But 100%. I was only watching an episode because I guess one of them mentioned like Diddy and it was like this thing. But dude, yeah, been watching that.
Yeah, not only Gilmore Girls.
I know, I'm still on the Gilmore Girls thing.
Yeah.
I started watching Friends again. Thanksgiving always brings Friends vibes around.
Interesting.
Yeah, dude. R.I.P. Matthew Perry. But also, yeah, man. I'm honestly just a lot of Dragon Ball right now. There's not even really time to sit down with my wife and watch TV right now. It's crazy, dude.
That's tough, bro. I'm sorry about that.
Hey, man. Thank God that we get to be busy and have things on our plate, dude.
That is true, bro. That is true.
Yeah. How about you, brother? What have you been watching?
Dude, yeah. I honestly, it's so weird, bro. I'm finishing shows left and right. It's funny because like I was watching a show, didn't finish it. Watched another show, didn't finish it. But now came back strong. And yeah, so I finished 2 shows, bro. Let's start with the number one.
Let's start with number 1.
Monsters, the Eric and Lyle Menendez show.
How'd you feel about it?
I watched it, finished it. So I think this show does a great job of illustrating both points of views. Or not both points of view, sorry, but everyone's point of view.
Perspective. Yeah.
Literally the lawyer, the brothers, the courts, the parents, the families. Like they do a good job of showcasing that. By the way, super great pick for an actor, Javier Bardem as the dad of Eric and Lyle Menendez. So menacing. Honestly, 10 out of 10 casting on that. 10 out of 10 casting on the boys as well. They're very attractive. Like, I don't know if that's what they're supposed to be or whatever, but very good looking dudes, honestly. We should probably rank like who's like good looking dudes.
If that's what the fans will give us money for, dude, I'll do anything, bro.
Dude, who knows? But honestly, not that bad of a show. Obviously R-rated, super R-rated. Nudity and all that stuff is involved, murdering and all that stuff. Super, like, I want to watch the documentary now because I need to know the actual facts of what happened in this situation, you know?
Yeah.
And it's so interesting because they're saying they might get released before Thanksgiving.
Before Thanksgiving, which is like next week.
Dude, next week, which is insane.
Insanity.
Watch that show. Another show I just watched, bro. HBO Watchmen.
Nice, dude.
I finished it.
How was that, dude?
Dude, so, okay. I'm not even lying to you, bro. The first 5 episodes, bro, they're kind of a slow burn.
Trash?
No. They're good episodes. Great cinematography. Great things happen. But I'm confused.
Right.
They don't explain a lot of what's going on. Bro, the 6th episode hit, and it's kind of like a flashback episode. It's kind of interesting. I don't know how to explain it to you. That episode was fantastic, bro.
Really?
It's mostly black and white. Like, great character development. I'm like, this is why I should care about this person. This is why he's doing these things. I get it now, bro. So great, like great origin story. We got an origin story in the 6th episode, bro. 6th episode?
Yeah, that's crazy. Should it have started the other way?
I think it wouldn't have hit me as much, honestly. It's interesting, right? But the first 5 episodes were kind of slow. Are you going to watch the show?
Not anytime soon.
Okay, well, I was going to talk a little bit about it.
Talk about it.
Yeah? All right, so I'm not going to spoil the show or anything about like how it ends or anything like that, but there's these, honestly, this show has a lot to do with racism, like black, like white supremacy. There's this group called the 7th Cavalry, and they wore Rorschach masks, and they hunt down like not African Americans, but like people of color, and they're usually super like offensive against them.
It's minorities.
And you know, like this show takes place in a town, Tulsa, where a lot of like racism used to happen.
Explosions. That's where Transformation Church is at.
Is it really?
And I think, dude,
Tulsa, Oklahoma, yeah.
Craig Rochelle's Life Church is also there, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think so.
Can you fact check?
Maybe Alex, bro. Alex knows about Life Church. By the way, shout out to Firm Faith. Gotta give a shout out, bro. Unreleased shirt will come out soon. Make sure to check out their Instagram.
Is it?
Yeah, new shirt, unreleased, bro. Check out the back. Check out the back for you guys.
Oh, that's scary, bro. I'm scared right now.
For all the dogs, bro. Nah, great.
I got that dog in me, bro.
I got that dog. No, so yeah, this shows a lot about racism. Honestly, I kind of forget a lot about what happens, but what?
Sorry,
dude. It's really artistically like really good, and I love the shots. The dialogue is what makes this show fantastic. The dialogue is what makes this show really good.
You haven't mentioned the acting.
That's another interesting part too. Like, there's this main character, Angela Abar. I think she's good, but she's not the greatest, honestly. She's this character that's not supposed to care a lot. Like, I don't care about you, this and that. Some other great performances. Her husband, amazing. There's this I'm gonna say, I don't, like whatever. There's this like redneck guy. Is that racist if I say
I don't think so.
Well, I was gonna do an impersonation of him. Maybe that would have been racist.
We'll find out.
Well, he talks like this. Like, I'm about to get ready to shoot down some mother,
So
and
he's Southern?
Go ahead, son. Literally, he talks like that. Like, I'll show you a video of him.
Okay.
And yeah, dude, and it's so interesting. I want to watch Watchmen again because there's these people that are terrified about a squid that landed in New York, I think, and killed millions of people. It's so crazy. Psycho blast or whatever. I'm confused the whole time within these episodes, but then later they explain the origin of Angela Abar's grandfather, and he was the first like superhero from the Watchmen, from the first century Watchmen. Do you know the Hooded Justice?
Yeah.
He has like a hood, and then he has like
the rope, the justice rope. Yeah.
Yes, dude, so good. Origin story of him. Bro, like, no one knows this, right? But there's a TV show that makes not fun of like, but it's a history of like the Hooded Justice.
Yeah.
And in the TV show, he's white or whatever, right? And in the background, that's Angela Abar's grandfather, and he's black, but he wears that hood because they were about to off him because they used to do that with minorities. And it was just such a good episode, bro. That episode, so deep, bro. Like, you hear the I'll be seeing you, like that type of music. You know what I'm talking about?
That's super cool. I would watch that episode.
Dude, I think that episode, it's a great introduction. And I don't want to spoil more. There's an episode called A God Walks into a Bar.
That's funny.
That's funny, right? Because that's the name of Angela Abar. Yeah. But a God walks into a bar. And obviously, Dr. Manhattan.
Is it acted by the same guy?
By the guy from the movie? I don't think so.
Wow.
But their interpretation of Dr. Manhattan, I didn't think he was going to be in the show. So I feel like that might be like a little spoiler for some people, but he is like mentioned obviously throughout the show.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I feel like he's going to come out.
Yeah.
I think they did it really well, and it's just like...
Is he blue?
Yeah.
Nice.
Naked sometimes for sure.
Heck yeah.
Of course, Dude, I could go like more in depth, but it's just it's really cool. I like it. Dr. Manhattan, he's a very powerful like superhero from DC Comics, and like you can see it from this side. Like I've always found him interesting because there's only one God in this universe, Jesus Christ.
Amen.
100%, right?
Yeah.
But in this comic universe, there's this.
Well, yeah, it's always interesting to see interpretations of what people who don't believe in God, people who do believe in God, like.
And I think they address it like, I think Angela Labar is like, "Are you Jesus Christ?" He was like, "No." Did he exist? Yeah, he was a real person. Like, like simple things like that, like to see that perspective. Something super cool though. Little thing I noticed from the HBO Watchmen series. So there was this huge squid thing, right? That happened that killed millions of people. So then the redneck guy is talking to this girl, and this girl's like, "You know what my favorite movie is?" He's like, "It's that one Steven Spielberg movie where there's a girl that has a red, that it's black and white, but there's a girl that has a red coat, and she's walking around the disaster of all the millions of people that were killed through the squid attack." So instead of the Holocaust, it's like taking place about like the squid thing. So like it changes history, in that universe. So like it was just mentioning how like obviously the movie takes place in the Holocaust, which is Schindler's List.
Right. But very interesting.
Movie, they changed that, and I like that thing. The dialogue in this show is honestly really interesting. Would I recommend it?
Would I like it?
That's a tough question, bro. That's a tough question because honestly, like, I think it's a good like. I like the mise en scène in this scene right here, but I don't think it's something that like.
Le Pamplemousse.
Yeah, like I don't think it's something that maybe the average viewer is gonna enjoy.
Yeah. I feel like it's very reminiscent of just the original Watchmen movie because it's so long, right? The Watchmen movie, so it's like. It's got good action scenes. It's got good dialogue, and it does definitely give you almost that Black Mirror vibe of like, this would be interesting. Like if this was real, what would it really look like? So it gives me that same vibe. I don't know if I would watch it, but it makes me want to watch.
Not
Watchmen.
A lot of action. I'll be honest with you. More drama, more talking. Obviously R-rated. I think it's interesting the aspect, like the whole history, the whole lines of like the political stuff, right, with the white supremacy and all that stuff. The same thing with like The Boys. I think that's what makes The Boys really interesting rather than the gore and all this other stuff. So HBO Watchmen does that. But honestly, I'll rate it. After watching it, a lot of people said it's one of the best like limited TV show series. After watching it, I'll give it a solid like 8 out of 10, maybe 7.5 out of 10.
That's high for you, man.
It is high because honestly, it's a good show. The VFX are great. The cinematography is great. There's little moments that like happen in the show that I like. I wasn't a big fan of the ending, if I'm being honest with you. It ends in kind of like a Interstellar end. No,
I haven't seen it either, brother.
Inception ending is what I actually meant. Inception, where it's like, did the
was it a dream? Was it not? What's
exactly. It ended in one of those, which I'm like, I'm alright with, but whatever.
Yeah.
I also just watched something else, bro. We can talk about. Bro? Well, two things.
First of all, sorry, you said you finished 2 shows.
Menendez and HBO Watchmen.
So continue.
So I watched 2 things, but the other one I'll talk about first, kind of summarizing up because we haven't talked about this other movie, but the other one I watched We Live in Time, and we recorded it in the previous podcast episode, but we didn't upload it because the audio got corrupted.
So give me your quick review, bro.
So quick shot review,
bro.
Florence Pugh, Andrew Garfield, amazing chemistry. Here's my Letterboxd review that can kind of summarize a little bit about it, but I think for me, I didn't emotionally connect as much as other people did. Now, I love movies, bro. I cry in movies all the time. And I expected this movie I was going to cry. Didn't end up crying as much, so that was like really unfortunate. It's funny. I cried mostly in the joyful moments. Really interesting, right?
Right, yeah.
Like,
you're probably depressed.
Maybe, bro, because like they're happy and like those moments, like it's a win, so I get emotional. Maybe because I know or I have a feeling of how it's gonna end,
Yeah.
Did I ever show you the trailer for that? No?
Negative, brother.
No? We'll watch it later.
One day.
I want to talk about this one movie, and I think we're gonna take the most time talking about this one. This movie is called Anora. Have you heard of Anora?
No.
What the heck was that, bro? Let me show you the trailer, and I want to see what vibe you get off of it. Is that cool?
I'm scared. Let's do it, bro.
Let's just show you the trailer here real quick. This is the Red Band trailer, by the way. And
what does that mean?
So Red Band trailers are trailers that are rated R. So if you ever see, you know how usually the trailer begins and it's green? If it's red, it means it's R rated. So like,
that's fascinating. I never knew about that.
Yeah. Let me show you this. So this is Neon Productions. They're kind of coming up, and I actually do like them. I showed you like half the trailer. What do you think so far of that half the trailer?
It's crazy. I thought it was a scary movie. I really did, bro. I was so scared. I was frightened so much. I mean, yeah, it's a definitely rated R movie.
Definitely rated R movie. Okay, so everyone, bro, cinema reviewers, friends, some friends, like 2 or 3 friends, but some of the influencers I follow, like on movie talkers, right?
Yeah.
High praises on this movie, bro. I'm so excited to come and watch this, right? So, first of all, you saw a little bit of the movie. I'm telling you right now, bro, it's a straight up like I wasn't I was expecting like a lot of like graphic scenes.
Yeah.
But I wasn't expecting it that much. It doesn't bother me like as much. Like that doesn't diminish the rating for me. I love Game of Thrones. I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones. What's another one? Oh yeah, Wolf of Wall Street. There's a lot in it.
Is it?
There's a lot.
I've never seen Wolf of Wall Street.
Not too much as Nora, I guess, but it's still like pretty decent. So when I watched Nora though, I was expecting like something else, right? The thing about this movie, bro, I could summarize the whole movie to you in 2 sentences.
Do it, bro.
I'll probably say it like after I finish like talking about it, and like if people want to like stop listening, they can.
Yeah.
But literally, okay, so, dude, do you want to see all I wrote for my Letterboxd review, bro? This is my Letterboxd review for Anora.
No way, bro. You were pissed, bro.
I gave it a 3 out of 5. I wasn't pissed. I gave it a 3 out of 5, and I had to explain why. Kind of want to read off what I said.
Read it.
So I start off with saying, I think I'm part of the minority group in this one where I wasn't a big fan of this movie. All right, let's talk about it. Phenomenal performance from Mikey Madison. Like, honestly, she is amazing in this movie, and the best part of the whole movie, it's her. I mean, she is the title of the movie. She'll probably win Best Actress at the Oscars, and she deserves it. The rest of the cast did a great job, too. I was annoyed at one of the Russian kid, like one of the main actors right there. He did a great job at doing what he needed to do, being annoying. But still, and I didn't know one of the Russian security guards that comes out in the movie, he's like one of the most famous Armenian comedians ever.
Oh, okay.
Which is like pretty cool, I guess, when you figure that out. Cinematography was great as well, honestly. I don't think it was amazing, but I did like the use of color and some of the shots were great. Plot. Okay, the plot for me is where I think this movie just, I don't know. The beginning was intense and I loved the editing style and where the story was going. But in the middle, we just stayed stuck in a situation where nothing was happening. And I think that was intentional because it was making me frustrated. And the main character is frustrated as we are seeing it from her eyes. But it was just no resolution. Same towards the final act of the movie, but I'll get there. I also didn't understand if Anora was actually in love with this guy or just falling for his money. Like, I didn't know between the two. I genuinely thought that she was in it for the money the whole time, but that's something I was so confused about throughout the whole movie. The final act. I wish it could have gone different, but I love the emotional struggle we see from Anora, and Mikey Madison just brings it in that scene. I love that. I wish we would have dived deeper in that. Instead, the first 30% of this movie was a crazy adventure. 60% of this movie is a cat and mouse chase, and the last 10% is a bit more about personal struggles. I don't mind the use of nudity in this film, and that's not why I didn't give it such a high praise. I love Wolf of Wall Street, Game of Thrones, and I'm even okay with Euphoria. As a matter of fact, something I love about this movie is that it doesn't glorify Anora as a stripper. So it doesn't glorify those dancers or even drugs or even money. Kind of the same thing with Euphoria. It's very realistic and I enjoy that. I'm very sad I'm not with everyone on the hype of this movie. I really wanted to enjoy it, and it's not a bad movie, just not my cup of tea, and that's okay.
Damn. That's not okay, bro.
Huh? No, dude. So like, I was just so surprised, bro. And honestly, like, I don't know, like, it kind of raved me and like pissed me off why I didn't like this movie, because everyone's like hyping it up and I'm like, bro, am I getting like older now? Like, I'm not with the young crowd anymore. I don't think that's what it is. But like, I don't know. Diego liked the movie. Like, I'm surprised. Like, Diego's like one of a great like film critic in my opinion. So it's just like, literally, bro, there was a moment we're in this house stuck for like a good 30-40 minutes.
Wow.
And nothing's happening. I think, like, I don't know. I hear a lot of Sean Baker's other movies are like this, or even like Uncut Gems. Have you seen Uncut Gems?
Uncut Gems.
Adam Sandler? Yep. I don't know. This movie just kind of like, I don't know. And even some of my friends like it. And I'm happy about that. I really am, because like they love the movie or whatever. But I'm just like, bro, like, no resolution. No, like, interesting plot. Bro, like, what do you think it is? Am I getting older or like what?
I think that movies that are rated R that talk a lot about intimacy and show a lot of intimacy attract a lot of people too. And I think not that there's, you know, if you're watching it, don't think I'm calling you like a porn dog or anything, but I think that that attracts a lot of people, and so it gives a different perspective and it creates excitement. And maybe it does have to do with the fact that it's a younger crowd that's liking it because they're like living in this wilder moment. Not that you are personally, but I'm just generalizing right now.
Love
that. And like your mindset's more like, well, I want to build a home, all these things. So I think that's could also be it. Again, you know, if you don't relate to anybody in the film, then you're not really connected to it. So I think that people who are like in the hustle, people who are like out there in the world doing stuff and just whatever, you know, maybe younger David would have liked it. Maybe he wouldn't have. That's interesting, bro. I guess we'll never know.
I actually like that you said that. Yeah, relatability is really important in a movie, I think.
It's everything. If you can't be someone, then.
But I still find like some movies I like or TV shows I like, even though I don't relate to characters.
Well, it's not about relating only. It's also about understanding. Story, like, oh, I get that struggle, you know? And maybe here you're like, I get the struggle, but I don't get it that much, or I don't connect to it that much. And that's okay, because that's what film is so beautiful, because there's so many different people out there in the world that connect to different types of films. Yeah. You know? So, yeah.
That's really interesting, bro. And you know what's something so interesting? I've always wanted to make a Christian movie that's R-rated. That's not like a Nora or anything like that, but like how it's a little more realistic in a way. I don't know how I would be able to execute that.
I don't think it has to be R-rated necessarily, unless there's like a crazy graphic scene of like.
That's actually a good point, because you're allowed to even do like bad words now.
Yeah, you can do maturity. Yeah, I would be okay with that, like a Christian movie with like bad words in it.
Yeah, that's actually
there's actually a band called King's Kaleidoscope, and they come from a church with a lot of history, but they curse in their songs.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That caught me off guard.
But then a lot of people got upset, and the song talks about feeling very stressed and very violent and all these things. But then you come to find out that the guy who wrote the song, his son died. So then you're like, dude, totally makes sense. You know?
Yeah.
Whether or not that ends up being worship, that's a whole other thought. But I mean, I think it does. Yeah. I think it is. But so it's stuff like that, like in art, you know, that's why God is so awesome, because he allows us to do art as well. And that was my Christian rant for the day.
No, that's beautiful. Honestly, well, if anyone has seen Anora, I'm really curious to know your thoughts. Obviously, I think Mikey Madison did a great performance. That can't be left out. The cinematography is good. The plot is like a little bit where it weakens a little bit, in my opinion. I'm sorry that I wasn't one of the high ones that like love this movie. It's honestly even praised as like one of the best movies of the year. I'm not even lying to you, bro.
Wow.
I think it might get nominated. Maybe some of I don't know. It's tough, bro. I feel like it's just 2 hours and something. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below. I feel really bad, but I mean, at the same time, it's just probably not my cup of tea. And I'm literally not trying to be like clickbaity or anything like that. Like,
or if you're really reading this and you're really watch the movie, like comment like what you liked about it or what you related to.
Yeah, I've seen people actually comment down below, like comment on like Anora's videos, and they're just, what do they say? I forgot what they say, honestly, but it's just like I think what they love is like the struggle Anora goes through in a way,
for sure.
And maybe that's something I can't really relate to, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
But I think I didn't understand where she was coming from. Like I was honestly like, wait, you're in it for the money or you're in it for him?
Yeah, it
could. And then after a while, it's like, are you in love with him?
And I'm sure that was like part of the struggle of the person, right? And I think that's part of it. Like you don't really know.
Yeah.
But I think it would be better to know. I think it would be better to know. So you're kind of like, you should.
Yeah, you could have easily done something like,
which is tough. It's a decision, but yeah.
Yeah, I think for me, it would have been so simple as like a scene where it was like, hey, do you want to go hang out with me? And she would have been like, yeah. And then he would have been like, do I need to pay you? And she's like, no, like I want to hang out with you.
Something like that.
Super simple, bro. 5 seconds. That's it. Like I said, she ends up like marrying him. You can see that in the trailer. She ends up marrying him. Yeah. So it's just like, I'm so confused, bro. Like, why are you even fighting for this?
100%.
You know, I guess she just wants like the money or something. I don't know. Super confused. Like the kid's not even that good looking, even though like some people say he's kind of steezy, like he has good style. I don't know. that was my rant on that. I recently watched it and I had to talk about it, bro. Had to let it out of my system.
For sure.
Let's get with today's loot drop. You got anything for me?
There's a new picture of the live action of How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh yeah, I saw it actually.
Yeah.
You know who sent it to me? I think Brandon sent it to me.
I sent it to you, fool.
Brandon also sent it to me. I think
sent it to you
Diego
first.
sent it to me. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I just watched the first one, so it was like I just watched those scenes. There's also some bootleg like scenes going around of Toothless, whatever.
No, the dragon.
And dude, looks just like just like it. So I mean, it's looking good.
I never watched the animation. Always wanted to watch it. A lot of people say that Jim from The Office, what's his name?
Yeah, John Krasinski. I told
he went
my
through
wife
the whole
same thing.
But in the show doesn't he talk like a southerner or something?
Yeah, he has like a really weird accent. Like it's funny. The voice acting is very interesting in it. So I gotta hear.
Do you know who does it?
It's not a very famous person. I think I've seen him before, but it's not like I couldn't tell you like, oh, he's the guy who does this voice. I looked it up too. It's a weird voice cast, but I think like Russell Crowe is in it.
Gerard Butler's in it.
Oh, Gerard Butler's in it. I think he's the dad.
America Ferrera is Astrid.
Yes, she's Astrid, the girl love interest of the guy.
Kristen Wiig, Craig Ferguson. That's interesting. But Jay Baruchel is the main guy.
Yeah.
You excited or like?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, brother.
Yeah.
I am.
What P is it for you, bro? Premiere night, possibly later.
I'm gonna finish watching the rest of the How to Train Your Dragons movie, and then that'll decide it. Because it might be a premiere night with the fam.
That's true with your family.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
Anything else for loot drop, bro?
No, I don't think so.
No, you're all set. All right, I do have a bit of some loot drop, and actually, as a matter of fact, the audio sounds horrible in it, but I'm still gonna show some of the loot drop we did on the previous episode that we didn't get to upload. I'm sorry about the audio issues, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this little bit of segment that we have from Loot Drop.
If you want the audio to sound better, do the Patreon.
A RoboCop TV series is in the works at Prime Video, dude.
Oh, that's awesome.
Peter Oko, he's from The Office.
Speaking of The Office, did you hear that there's going to be a The Office Mexico?
There is going to be an Office Mexico, bro, and that's part of the news too. Yeah. What do you think about that?
I was telling my wife because she was like, I don't know what they're going to do with it. If it's good humor, like good Mexican humor, it could actually be super funny, dude. Super funny. Like if it's actual, like you put the Mexican in it, like it'd be so freaking hilarious. But I think the problem with it is that, because I don't know if you know, there's like 23 versions of The Office. There's a The Office Chile, there's a The Office, all these. And what they do is they go all out right away, and they're like, look, we're so racist. Look, we're so... And it's like, no, dude, slow down a bit. Let's get...
Gotta be subtle, bro.
Gotta be subtle. Yeah. But Mexican humor is very subtle, very like, did you understand that? You know, so...
Took you a while, bro.
Yeah, it takes me a while, bro. Yeah. So, yeah.
Top cast for Steve Carell role.
Eugenio Derbez.
100%.
Never. He would never do it.
You don't think so?
No, I think...
unless it's under his, like, television show type of thing?
Yeah, which I still don't think he would do it. So I think they're getting a guy who produced a different show recently, and he got a lot of unknown people, if I'm not mistaken. I might be super off. So I think they got to go unknown. Everybody unknown. There's a bunch of really good, talented people in Mexico. I think it's time to give them a shot.
What P is that for you, bro? Would you watch it premiere day?
Premiere day, bro.
That'd be so cool, right? Like, even my mom.
Even my mom. They're saying... I think they already they have a name for it, but somebody was like, they should call it El Jale.
What job should it be though? Because it's not gonna be like.
I saw what it is.
Oh, you did? I was gonna think like, bro, a mechanic shop would be great.
No, it wouldn't work. No, that would be funny. Yeah.
Or what?
No, I saw. You can look up whatever.
I'll look it up right now. But what do you remember?
Is it a cardboard box? I think it's something lame like that, like super lame. What is it?
No, I put The Office in Mexico, and then it pulls up a restaurant in Mexico called The Office. So he gets someone, he proved his comedy chops directing and producing major hits like Nosotros Los Nobles and the Club Los Cuervos. Serves as director and executive producer of La Oficina, is what it's called.
Okay.
While Marcus Bouquet, Como Sobrevivir Soltero, show runs the Mexican adaptation.
Sounds funny.
So it will be available on Prime Video in Latin America, Brazil, and Spain. This new version is set in the Mexican state of Aguascalientes, where The Office will be led by Geronimo Ponce III, regional manager of the family business Jabones Olimpo.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Jabones. Like, that's smart.
The office staff will have to grapple with working in a family business where the boss just isn't cut out to lead. I mean, yeah, that's cool. They could have done something else, bro. Give me, like...
We'll see the humor in it, bro. We gotta just see the humor. And I wonder if they'll do this, because it's actually a tradition that every The Office spin or, like, recreation starts with the exact same pilot episode.
So, this is the second Spanish language version of the hit series. Chile's Canal 13 adapted it some years back with the title. Do you know
La
the title?
Office.
La Office. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it. It's on YouTube.
Is it good?
I don't understand any of it. My wife gets it, but it's such a Chilean, like, it's so fast. Humor? Yeah, which we'll see how it goes then.
Okay, yeah, solid news, honestly.
Solid news, bro. The Office.
We didn't finish our thoughts on RoboCop, but James Wan is set to executive produce it, bro.
Dude, that sounds perfect. RoboCop is such a good...
Easy show to make, bro.
Easy show to make, and then it's very political. Like, even the earlier films got into, like, politics a bit and stuff, and since we're in such a political time, I think it'll be very easy. That was great. They did great.
So this week's loot drop, I guess. Yeah, dude, I have a couple. So, are you ready for this one? This is a little bit with the Batman and the Penguin thing. A little bit of news we got.
Okay.
By the way, John has not watched the season finale
for
the Penguin.
So busy. I'm sorry. I'm working on it.
I have a feeling he's postponing it because he doesn't want to get slapped. If you guys don't know, we have a slap bet going on, and we should be watching the Penguin soon. But season finale happened like 2-3 weeks ago. I saw a couple spoilers, bro, but I'm not. This has nothing to do with spoilers, but Barry, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but Barry Keoghan, the guy that played the Joker, he's rumored for a new Batman movie and series after the Penguin's success. Did you hear anything about that?
Negative.
You haven't heard? Okay. No. He's reportedly set to be the main villain for the Batman Part 3, according to a new report.
Makes sense.
According to a new report, the Joker won't be in the Batman Part 2, but would be instead the main villain for the Batman Part 3. The report claims that Keoghan, whatever, will first reappear in a spin-off series like the Penguin, and in the way that the Penguin is in the bridge between the Batman and the Batman Part 2, this rumored series would link the next two films in what Reeves is calling the Batman epic crime saga. Do you want to see a Penguin-style show focused on the Joker from the Matt Reeves universe?
No.
What? Really?
Not the Joker. I'd take any other villain, but not the Joker.
Why is that?
I think the beauty about the Joker is getting forgotten really easily, because the beauty about the Joker is you have no idea where he comes from, who he is. Like, even in the Batman New 52, when it's the Return of the Joker, one of the things I loved about it was that when it was rumored, like it started to be rumored that the Joker had returned because he stole his face from JCPD and whatever. Batman is in the Batcave with Alfred, and he's telling them, like, it can't be him. And then Alfred's like, did you ever find anything on him? And he's like, I could not find his name, his date of birth. I couldn't find where he was from. I couldn't find anything about it. And I think that's a beautiful part about him. And I think a big, beautiful part about it is too that you have no idea what he's going to do. Yeah. Especially with this Joker. I think this Joker might be good, might not. I'm not sure yet. But I think, like, even Heath Ledger's Joker, one of the best parts was that you didn't know what he was going to do. He was really very unpredictable. I mean, who can forget the first time you heard the fact that he told the same story differently, right? That was like, I think that was like insane. Because at first you're like, oh, that's kind of okay. That's cool. That's an interesting like origin story. But then he tells a different one. You're like, what the freak, you know? And then obviously you get the quote from
Why So Serious? That one?
From which one?
Why So Serious? The Joker?
No, from the Batman, the Killing Joke, where he says that he forgets even his origin sometimes, so he just kind of makes it up. He prefers a multiple choice.
Yeah.
And that's the thing you don't want for the Joker. I don't want to know this guy. I don't want to know what he's going to do. Yeah. And that also makes me think that the Penguin will be the villain for the second Batman movie. Because if that's how they're doing it, if it's like, okay, the first one, then Penguin is the main one, then Joker, then he's the third villain, that's what's making me think. I don't think it'd be too bad. But yeah, I don't want it.
Can't wait to watch this episode. Let us know if you guys think we should do a reaction to the whole episode. That might be something for the Patreon. That might be something we can just test out to a couple first Patreons. The first 5 or free or whatever, first month or whatever, and see how that kind of goes.
Let's do that.
I think we should. I think that'd be great. But interesting. Yeah, I like that comment about the Joker. It's funny because a lot of people are actually mentioning, they're like, bro, we've done a lot of the Joker. Batman has a lot of like enemies or whatever.
And that's also true.
Bro, but honestly, like, the Joker is amazing. He's one of my favorite villains. Like, give me as much content as you want.
Yeah, but no one's doing him right anymore. I mean, he's just a tough one to get good. I think to this day, Heath Ledger's the best, which is crazy that we've had one good interpretation of him.
Yeah, 100%. Have you seen the post where it's like the Penguin and the Batman is better than the whole Christopher Nolan series?
I don't know about that.
Dude, like people need to relax and chill down. I think like especially like give it some time. I feel like the Matt Reeves has potential, bro. Because honestly, dude,
I think it's still my favorite Batman movie.
I'm about to say, bro, like I think Robert Pattinson, after some while on like growing on me, dude, he's I think a better Batman than Christian Bale.
Here's the thing, bro. I'm sorry, dude. Here's the thing. You know what somebody needs to be the best character that they're portraying? They need to embody it even outside. And what I mean by that, what makes Hugh Jackman the best Wolverine? Not only that, because he plays him, honestly, a little bit better than Mitt. Like, he doesn't do anything crazy with them. I think his best scene was in Wolverine versus Deadpool, where he's screaming at Deadpool, right? So what's the thing about it is that he'll go up to a fan and he'll be like, you know what I mean? Christopher Reeves, same thing. He really embodied it. Even though towards the end, towards like the 5th or 6th Superman movie, he was getting tired of it because that's the only work he could do. Yeah. Totally understandable. Yeah. But he always embodied that. Like, he was Superman. People knew him as Superman. He was like the world's strongest man. Like, he was that. So I think when people don't step into that, like, for example, who's the best Lex Luthor? Michael Rosenbaum. He steps into that. When I got his autograph, I told him to autograph it. You know what he autographed it? Lex Luthor. He didn't even write his damn name. He wrote Lex Luthor. And like, but that's even hilarious. Better to me. Like, I'm a fan. That's what it is. Like, he cares about it. He embodies it. And I don't know if Robert Pattinson's that guy to really embody, like, I am Batman. And people would be like, hey, Batman. Like, I don't know.
I feel like he is. I mean, I've seen some of like his Dior Sauvage like promos and stuff like that. I mean, even we've seen a little bit in Tenet. I haven't finished it, but like that billionaire like kind of like suits and looking around.
Yeah. I know he could be, but I mean outside like with the fans.
Well, I think that's also what made like for the first Joker, Joaquin Phoenix so good, because Joaquin Phoenix I feel like he's not all there, like on the outside. Have you seen him do the interview with Jimmy Fallon and he's just standing?
I haven't seen it.
So it's just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's actually a good point. I like it.
I don't know. Sorry. That's my rant.
It was a good rant though. Can Marvel's magic, and we have right here Doctor Strange, Loki, Doctor Doom, and who is that, John? The Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Defeat DC's magic, bro. You have John Constantine. Who the hell is that guy? The Question? Have you seen The Question? Bro, Dr. Fate and Zatanna.
Go back to Marvel?
Bro, Marvel. Who can Marvel's magic defeat DC's magic? What do you think?
I think that I feel like DC's magic is a little more dark and like I'm gonna twist you into a ball. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that. And then Marvel's magic is like, look, he turned into an elephant. You know? I mean, obviously I know that there's different stuff, but I think it would have to go to DC, brother. I just think DC takes it.
I'm so happy you said that, John. I really am. Now, I'm a John Constantine fan. I should cosplay him soon, bro.
You should.
What's up, bloody mine? Or whatever, how he talks. Have you heard how he talks?
Yeah. Not like that.
He comes out in the show Arrow. Obviously, the DC animated universe movies do him so good justice. Even though a lot of people say John Constantine is stronger than Zatanna, I think Zatanna is stronger. Zatanna, I'm in love with her. But regardless, bro, they say like DC's magic is 100 times more powerful than like Marvel's magic. And like you said it in a good way where it's like DC's magic is more like darker in a sense. Yeah, bro, like John Constantine solos against Scarlet Witch, Doctor Doom, what's the other fool's name? Doctor Strange, and whoever else I was missing. Because John Constantine, bro, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy how down he gets. So I'm gonna have to give that one to DC, bro. And I love when DC wins, bro. Marvel DC, hater, bro. For sure. Let's play this game, bro.
All right, we're gonna play this game real quick where I'm gonna tell you words and you have to try and guess the movie in as least words as possible. Okay. And you get 3 guesses.
Okay. Oh, 3 guesses only?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
We'll figure it out. I have a couple and we'll just kind of roll with them, see how they go. Some of them are really easy. Some of them are very tough. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You ready for the first one?
Let's do it. Let's see.
Birthday party.
Birthday party. Jumanji.
No. How many guesses should you get? Should we do like...
Oh, okay. I only get 3 guesses.
Yeah. Private lessons.
Private lessons. Birthday party. And this is a movie.
It's a movie.
No.
Basement.
Okay. No.
Dark comedy.
Dark comedy. Do you think I can get this one?
Oh, yeah. I think you have more than enough to get it.
Right now.
Mm-hmm.
How many words is it?
So far, you have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dark comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Basement.
Mm-hmm.
Private lessons and birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
No. I don't know.
Con artist.
Con artist?
Mm-hmm.
No.
For real?
I swear.
Working class.
Nah, there's no way.
Honestly, dude, I got it like by the first 5.
Birthday.
Birthday party. Private lessons.
Oh, I got it. 40-year-old version.
You're being dumb,
No,
bro.
I'm serious. I don't know.
No, it's not that.
That's my second guess.
That's your second guess. You have one more. I'm going to give you another one. Psychological thriller.
Oh, wait, for real?
Thriller.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Psychological thriller, con artist. It? No, hold on. It's a thriller.
Thriller.
Barbarian. No.
I'm getting.
I'm not even playing around. One more hint? Okay.
Class differences.
Class differences? This is doing nothing to me, bro.
Dude, are you serious? I got this one.
Birthday party, basement,
Okay,
private lessons.
What?
Give me one of the ones you make up.
Class differences, psychological thriller, working class, con artist.
I got it.
Comedy.
Black phone.
Dark comedy, basement, private lessons, birthday party, last one, and you should be ashamed. South Korea. Damn.
South Korea. This movie takes place in South Korea.
Yes. David.
You're kidding me right now.
David.
South Korea.
David.
What is this? Red?
No.
Shutter?
You guys already know what it is.
Nah, I'm being serious right now. This is ridiculous.
Do you want me to tell you?
South Korea.
You lost already.
No. Wreck.
Are you ready?
Birthday party?
Wreck takes place in Spain, you
South
idiot.
Korea? South Korea.
Yes, fool.
Is it Asian actors?
I gave you 10 words.
Pulse?
Are you ready to give up? I'm going to tell you.
Is it a horror movie?
Yes. It's a psychological thriller.
I've seen it.
Yes. We watched it recently.
We
too.
watched it. Sinister.
Do you give up? Can you give up so I can tell you?
Scream. It. We watched it. No. We watched this together? No. All right, what is it? Nah, what letter does it start with?
I'm going to just tell you because you don't deserve to know. Parasite. Come on, bro. That's why. Birthday party, basement, and there was like another one. Work class differences or whatever.
I don't consider Parasite a horror movie, but that's just me.
I didn't say it was a horror movie.
Psychological horror, baby. And
Psychological-
I just asked you.
Psychological thriller.
I asked you,
David,
is it a horror movie?
And I said, it's
Yeah.
a psychological thriller.
No,
It's on tape.
No,
You're
said
an idiot.
yes, bro.
You're an idiot. Next one. Sorry for all the children watching. Next one. Are you ready?
Yes.
New York City.
Oh.
You get 3 guesses, buddy.
Cloverfield.
You're going to guess on one word? You forget. Jazz.
La La Land.
Obsession.
Nah.
Conservatory.
Conservatory?
Yes.
Oh, I thought of the observatory. I was about to say, like, come on, bro. Nah.
Music teacher.
Oh, Soul.
That's 3. You lost.
There's no way.
You lost.
Give me another one.
Montage.
I'm horrible at this game, bro. No.
You really suck. Public humiliation. Young adult. Music school.
School of Rock.
Based on a short film.
Napoleon Dynamite.
No, you're being stupid, bro.
I'm being serious right now. I don't know. Based on a short Whiplash.
Yes. You lost.
Yes.
You did like 7 guesses.
I got it, bro. Let's do one more. Dude, I'm serious. I'm
really
trying.
are really bad at this. Paris, France.
Call you. Paris and France. Those are 2 words?
This is 1 word. Paris.
Mamma mia.
Stop guessing on the first one.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, you can, but you lost one. Spy.
No.
Philosophy.
No.
Kidnapping.
Taken.
Manipulation.
No.
Airplane.
No.
Car crash. I'm changing it to easier ones for you.
Vertigo, you said?
No, I'm car crash.
Car crash. Paris. Car crash.
Heist.
Ooh, Mission Impossible.
You just hear words that you just
No, is it not?
Dream. Dream, car crash.
Oh, Inception.
Inception.
There's no way, bro. Paris?
It takes, they go to Paris, don't they? That's what it says here.
I think I'd get Inception out of that, bro. All right, John, I didn't like your board game that you played. We're playing, what is it? Mind the Gap.
We're just switching it up.
Mind the Gap, bro. And this is the movie section, bro. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You might actually get this. I'll be surprised if you do. What actor starred as Detective Benoit Blanc trying to sort out a murder in Knives Out?
I never watched Knives Out.
But you know Knives Out.
I've never watched it.
But you know Knives Out, bro. Come on.
What actor?
Yes.
Oh, Daniel Craig.
Yes. I told you, bro. All right. This is another one from the same card. This Harry Potter star broke Sir David Attenborough's record, who had broken Jennifer Aniston's record for the fastest time to reach 1 million Instagram followers.
Daniel Radcliffe.
No.
Rupert Grint.
It is. Who's Rupert Grint?
Ron Weasley.
Is he? Oh.
Yeah. That's crazy.
What actress and actor starred in the romantic comedy The Proposal?
Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock.
Wow. Name the 3 yellow starring characters of the 2015 animated movie Minions.
Gru.
No, that's the guy. The 3 yellow starring characters.
Kevin.
Uh-huh.
I
pass. Name 3 of the 4 Robertsons brothers in the reality series Duck Dynasty.
Never seen it.
What television personality challenges guests with the Wheel of Musical Impressions?
Jimmy Fallon.
Name the 2019 Oscar-winning documentary about Alex Honnold's pursuit to climb Yosemite's 3,000-foot high El Capitan without using ropes.
The Climb.
Free solo. What is the name of the juice bar that Carly, Sam, and Freddie frequent on iCarly?
I watched it in Spanish. La fruta maldita.
Brie Larson. What is the name of the... Oh, Groovy Smoothie. What 2015 Pixar movie featured characters Arlo and Spot, made $332 million worldwide, but it was still considered a flop?
The Good Dinosaur.
Wow, what A-list actress played the mom in Jojo Rabbit and was nominated for a Best Supporting Actress Oscar?
Emma Roberts.
No, you know this one.
I don't know. What?
Come on.
I didn't even hear what you said. I just said a word.
Oh my gosh, bro. What television show had a dog named Dart? You got this one.
It's the Immortals, it's the Skip.
Stranger Things. Dart, the Denmark organ, the little dart. John didn't pass.
That was horrible. I think you still did worse than me though, bro. Yours were easy peasy lemon
Nah, bro.
squeezy.
I think you failed, bro.
Negative.
You failed the audience. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Co-op Cinema Podcast. As always, if you guys could give us those likes, 5-star reviews on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Before we give you the rundown of movie recommendation, make sure to go ahead and subscribe on our YouTube. Follow us on the social medias. It really does make a lot and make a huge difference in us. Movie recommendation of the week. What is it, John?
You go. I did last time. I'll do movie. I'll do TV.
Movie recommendation of this week is going to be Gladiator, because Gladiator 2 comes out next week.
Very cool. And TV show recommendation of the week, Watchmen.
HBO Watchmen. Sure. Nice.
Love you guys.
God bless.